Welcome to another video on my channel. My name is Marshall3498, and today's motovlog is going to be another gear review. Piece of gear that I just recently purchased myself for the fall, winter, and spring time of year, as far as something for cold weather riding gear, and that is I bought a mid-layer. I did some research, and I really found that, I don't expect, a winter coat, in my opinion. I don't expect it to be like the do-all and always keep you, completely comfortable, anything under 50 degrees. Because, motorcycle thing, those of you who ride know, the wind chill thing of the wind hitting you, plus the temperature, it's really hard to overcome, and unless you have heated gear, which I do not, unfortunately. But I did find something that, for not too much amount of money, seems to really help quite a bit. I'm pretty impressed with it so far. I've worked maybe 5 or 6 hours on the bike now, and like right now, overcast, low 40s to high 40s degrees Fahrenheit, and I've been quite impressed with it. And it's the Klim Yukon mid-layer, and I bought mine on Revzilla, and I believe it was like $135. And then of course Revzilla, anything over 40 bucks is free shipping. I'll put a link down below if I can find just a link on that itself somewhere, and let y'all check out what it is, that we can see it and not just hear me talk about it. But essentially what I did is I wear a Revit during the winter time. It's not the most comfortable winter riding coat, but it does work pretty decent, at least from my opinion, just because of the way I'm built. Kind of cuts into my armpits some. But everywhere else it's fine and has a little bit of room, whatever. Maybe it's the type of bike I ride where it's meant to be ridden on an adventure bike. But it's a Revit Horizon 2, just to give you a little bit of what I'm wearing it with, which has a touring fit, so to speak, but I would call it a snug fit. So it does have some room in there for some bulk for laying underneath it. So what I did is I completely took out the quilted liner, which not that effective to me. That's the main reason I bought it. It's not really that warm. Anything under 50 is just, it doesn't do that well. But like I said, so I took that out and put the Klim on underneath it. And for it to be low 40s and kind of overcast and stuff like that, I'm pretty comfortable. I'd say I'd be comfortable like this for an hour and a half probably. At this temperature range. Anything probably in the 30s though, it'd probably shorten that just because it'd be that much colder. But I don't really like riding in the 30s just because it's not that much fun. Even my really good winter gloves, they're not effective when it starts getting the 30s for very long either. So, but it's really soft, and it's very comfortable. It's really warm for what it is. I don't know how it does that. Of course, I am wearing a base layer underneath it, which is the Gen 2 freeze out base liner underneath it, and then I put my coat on, and the Revit Horizon coat I have, to give you all a little bit of reference what it is. It's a touring, kind of adventure style jacket. It has a waterproof membrane from the outside, so it doesn't have as much bulk as on the inside of a jacket for a rainproof liner like some would. It's kind of almost the same as a Sand 2, but kind of the base model of that. It doesn't have, it's made out of the same kind of material, but it doesn't have as many pockets. It doesn't have the rainproof liner to drop. It's just rainproof from the outside, like the whatever, membrane or whatever coating or whatever it has on it. But it is okay for wintertime riding. It's not the best in the world, but it works. The only negative I can say about the Klim Yukon mid-layer is because it's somewhat bulky and not real slim fitting. I mean, it's kind of slim fitting, but the material itself is not really thin. It's not like a real thick kind of spandexy synthetic material. It's kind of more like a really thin, it's kind of more like a long sleeve t-shirt, but more form fitting than that. So if you have like a leather riding coat that's perfed or not perfed, and try to put that on there to extend the seasonality of it, where it's really hugging you, it might work, but I don't think there's enough room there to do that. So you really have to have more of a touring fit style of coat. But I'm pretty impressed with it. It's, and the biggest part about it I like is if I go in somewhere to eat or go use the bathroom or something like that, I can take off the top layer of the coat, and I still have something on, to kind of help conserve some warmth and help me warm up a little bit while I'm inside, to warm up a little bit. And just leave that on and walk around. And, I've even worn it just to casual thing to go to the grocery store and back in it. And it doesn't look like a piece of motorcycle. So it's very versatile. But like I said, I'll try to find a link of that only. I know Revzilla on their website, they show a link with all the Klim base layers. You have to dig through it and try to find it. So I'll try to find a link for it, at least a picture online or something, and let you know what it looks like. But if you're looking for a mid-layer to try to, layer up, or even if you want to wear, your jacket's quilting liner and leave it in, there's probably enough room for it to do that. I just didn't do it because I don't like that liner anyway, and it's super thin. So anyways, guys, hope this is informative, helps somebody. If you got any questions, please leave a comment down below, and I'll be more than happy to help you out if you need some help. But on that, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.